Welcome to WrestleCulture.
We need some theme music for this Nicholas walkover. Adam Nicholas, come on down.
I don't deserve anything because for the immediate week after, I remember to adjust the microphone. I forgot, so I haven't learned anything.
Okay, but at least I'm
How does that feel?
Compass Mentis again this week. 2 weeks in a row.
Good. 2 weeks in a
I was
row.
going to say, I think
good
I
record.
don't know if you were here last week. We've done that episode already where you're back to health, and now you just have a manifesting a mustache.
Yeah,
I tell you what, it's coming in faster than usual.
I know.
I was
Isn't it?
just saying this on a call earlier.
Yeah.
It's better than it has been in previous years.
I realised we started doing this where we're cutting off his song at the start. But
Yeah.
we'll get
Yeah,
there.
build
We
anticipation.
haven't seen each other all day, right? I had a beard-related mishap myself the other day because
no.
I just went to trim it down a bit, and the setting was just on way too low.
Yeah, been that.
And I was like,
Well,
I
that's
guess
all of it now.
that's gone. And so now I've got this where it's been shaped for the other beard, but for this. And
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
still got too much of the neck bit.
so I'm like, I need it all to either all come off or just let it have that awkward grow bit. Anyway, what's the song? Yeah. It's not all about me. Right?
Yeah.
It's all about you. I think we've established that. Come on. Christmas album, come on.
Bit of an emotional one, this.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. How will he attack AEW this week?
I've not been doing that for the last few weeks.
Nope.
I don't even watch Blood and Guts, so who cares?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk. The champ just left his hometown. Now he's got just 3 shows left in WWE. He's got all the belts, even Dirty Doms now. The ending of Word Life. No more Prototype. John Cena wins it all before his curtain call. A Grand Slam victory. You cannot see me. I'm Adam Wilbourn from WhatCulture, joined by Phil James and Adam Nicholas from WhatCulture.
You'll be getting your own hologram show next, aren't you?
Look at you. Ada.
I've got some you could do a whole month of
whole album for
yeah.
songs, probably.
I've got to get rid of my chewing gum. I've forgotten all the lessons I learned.
What am I doing? It's all gone down. Rubbish. Off he goes. Go on, do your intro.
Oh yeah, we're talking about everything that's going on in wrestling this week, other than Blood and Guts, because I haven't seen it. Have you seen it? Okay, right. Or NXT, to be fair. So it all balances out. The 2 little shows, we won't talk about them. Before you get into if you're a fan of this sort of thing, it does get covered by the others. So if you like Raw or SmackDown,
Who's the others?
The other Dadleys.
What's their names? Go on, you can do it.
I'm going to say Martin, Michael,
Nice.
and the other one's he's Michael as well. Hamlet and Sidgwick.
There you go.
Yeah, Raw, SmackDown, the show formerly known as NXT 2.0. Oh, AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision now. Pay-per-views, premium live events. We have interviews, roundtable discussions, and a round of the week complete. A little bit of a good quiz, of course, on WrestleCulture. That remains. There is still a quiz coming. I've not forgot that part.
Okay.
That's the important bit.
That's good.
You can skip AEW, but you never skip.
Now, obviously, as you know, I was all set to watch Blood and Guts in full, but then I realised you weren't going to get to see it, so I thought, you know what, in solidarity, and also,
definitely.
No spoilers.
no spoilers. Ironically, although you jest, I do actually want to watch it because it genuinely looks like it was really good.
It does, to be fair.
I just didn't actually have the time. This is the only time I'm being serious about this, where I was like, I literally didn't have the time to watch it, but I am going to chuck it on this weekend, I think.
Hi to the wonderful John Harrison in the chat. He behind the WrestleCulture theme, of course, saying, "Good Friday, boys. Do you think Blood and Guts should be split over 2 weeks? I was perfectly content after 1 match this week. Thoughts?" That actually bleeds nicely into a question, because obviously we've had the 2 Blood and Guts matches not back to back, but on the same show on Dynamite this week. And then in, 2.5 weeks, we've got Survivor Series War Games.
It's a lot.
I mean, that's that's sort of just the way it's fallen, basically. But I don't really care for that match type, to be perfectly honest. Like, if they went back to old school Survivor Series elimination matches, do you think there would be that much backlash? Because it feels like they've done everything that they... Certainly WWE, it feels like they've done everything they can in War Games. I'll happily watch Io Sky put a bin on her head every year.
Every time. I think this falls into the... It's just diminishing returns, isn't it? Like, when you do it every year is one thing, but then when you get 2 on the night as well, it's like, well, one is always going to feel a little bit lesser than. But I think you could go back to traditional Survivor Series. I think it'd actually be quite nice to go back to traditional Survivor Series for at least 1 year or something.
Like, I know why they did
alternate them or something. Like, don't force yourself into War Games every single time.
It's like, the irony is, he spent so long, he being Triple H, Paul Levesque, trying to like get away from these like branded shows, right? Didn't like the idea of Hell in a Cell anymore. Didn't like the idea of like a TLC pay-per-view. So let's move away from that. And what I'm going to bring in is my own branded pay-per-view on one of the big 4.
Yeah?
I'm going to take over.
And I'm going to put War Games on there. Like, I'm sure people were excited. And I'm not saying I'm sure. I was literally there for it when I was watching NXT at its height.
Yeah.
Sorry. The original heights. I know it soared higher, blah, blah, blah. But when it first brought War Games back, it was like, that was exciting. Because it was like, they haven't done this. He's obviously always wanted to do it. And they did it. And it was great. And I think a lot of people would consider that first one to be like, oh, actually, that was pretty sick. Match tape has its problems. I think that's what we've learned the more it's been done. And now you've got it. The 2 companies, both companies doing it. Some people love it, though. Like, I think it's, if you just want to be entertained, some people just love watching the spectacle. And I kind of get that, especially when you're there. When you're in the arena, I bet it's amazing.
Yeah,
but like,
that's the difference, isn't it? Yeah.
I think if you are like a diehard who's watching it for the stories and watching it for like very specific details, maybe you don't get them and maybe they get let loose a bit in the matches because it is a lot of plunder and
whatever. It's a lot of waiting around, isn't it? Because the whole,
of course
like,
it is.
So-and-so's got to come in and it's like, oh, right, well...
It's like a better way to do it.
And then the match starts and you're like... Sorry, what have we been doing for the last 25 minutes?
Is there a better, like, could they tweak it to make that more dramatic and mean more? Because that, like, especially that when it's like an hour, you know, sometimes where it's like an hour.
Yeah. Well, it's almost
mandatory. WWE, like a lot where it's like an hour and then
balls
it's like,
out. Everybody's in there.
Balls
from the
out.
beginning. Yeah, balls out.
Yeah, balls out. That'll do it.
Series War Games, balls out. It's like and it's like first one that like pants the other people wins because that's the balls out.
I could see it now. Just as like William Regal, War Games, balls out.
But no, like everyone in there right from the beginning. Do it like the Armageddon Hell in a Cell thing when there's 6 people and it was just pure chaos for a bit.
Yeah,
and then you got a winner. Like why not? Like the countdown, the like build up is just feels unnecessary.
I also agree in terms of like mixing it up because I'm genuinely astonished that we've had a 2-night SummerSlam before we've had a 2-night Rumble, for example. And this relates back to John's thing of like do it on 2 different weeks or do 2 different nights or whatever it might be. I'm glad that they didn't go women's Blood and Guts. You can go on to Collision because that would just be like an underlining of don't care about this. But like
more so than usual.
And I'm conflicted because I get it. Like, if it was coming to your town and then that was the year, like, what you say about mixing up, because I agree, by the way. Like, I really enjoyed, and I know why they did it that year, I really enjoyed when it was like Raw, SmackDown, and NXT stars all fight each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it was just the same.
That was really great.
But the difficulty then is you're like, oh, you just do that every year, and suddenly you're like, oh, God, we've got 3 babies.
You just panic.
But the other thing, like,
do you know what I mean? Survivor Series, you've got the traditional Survivor Series matches, you've got War Games now, but then they did the Deadly Games tournament thing years and years and years ago. They've never gone back to that, and that's my favorite Survivor Series of all time. It's amazing. Like, you could mix things up and do it like slightly different each time.
You got 5. You could have like 5 on a rotation.
Yeah,
and just
like even bring in like some new concept for another one or something.
But like best serve whatever your stories are doing at the time. Not
if you.
This is the pay-per-view. Make your stories kind of half fit around this thing.
If you happen to have 8 people at all in a blood feud at the same time, do War Games. If not,
sometimes it's just like. I hate you, and I have no connection to you, but do you want to be friends with me and we'll fight you and you'll get a mate or something?
Wait a minute, did you say hello to him when you walked in the building? All right, that's it, I hate your ass.
Like, I'm a sucker for it when it's like, oh, cool, Cody and Punk on a team. And like, well, where's that going in a few months' time, potentially? Oh, Roman might be coming in. Oh, right. I don't really like the guy, but like Brock Lesnar in War Games? Okay, how's that going to look like? And then, like you say, the bits I have seen from Basically, do you know what I've seen? Sky Blue's head and John Moxley in the conclusion of the match, let's just say.
I also
looked awesome.
Yeah, I mean, everything I've seen looks excellent. Like, that's why I genuinely, not just that though, the Hangman Page Powerhouse Hobbs match looks excellent as well. Maybe you can tell us more. Ironically, that they're going to tell us more when we should be going, hey, you should watch that thing. All right, look, it's Friday, right? We're not those guys. The Dudleys are on the other one, and we just lend in for like
serious.
I just pressed the.
He's just here for the buttons.
Yeah,
but like Kyle O'Reilly, look, like for some reason, I feel like we're finally getting some real Kyle O'Reilly. Like the Kyle O'Reilly, I remember you're capable of doing this, Kyle. Yeah. And John Moxley is actually doing what you would maybe want John Moxley to be doing, where it's like, actually, here you go, you're coming with me. Yeah. Let's make you a star as well.
It just feels weird that they've just gone like, right, it's been, 3 years? Then he started to push Kyle O'Reilly. He's like, why didn't you do this from the beginning? He was coming off the back of being like a higher up star in NXT, and then they were like,
would have made much more sense.
Do you want us to do like stuff with your mates for a bit?
There was a point where he was like, genuinely, he was one of my favourite wrestlers to watch, because it was just, moveset's great. Like, genuinely makes it feel believable. He knows when to do comedy. He knows when to do serious.
That part where he was comfortable with who he was, so he could get away with doing the comedy things because he could back it up in the ring, kind of thing.
Absolutely. And then I remember when I had kind of stopped watching because it was like COVID time. The next time I saw him, he was cool Kyle O'Reilly. And I just remember being like, what did you do to my boy? Look how you massacred my boy.
Like, Undisputed Era, I sort of wasn't there for the whole of it.
I mean, that was glorious time to be alive. It really was.
But I can vividly remember.
Even Bobby Fish. Even Bobby Fish.
Like that Roderick Strong, like I hadn't invested in it, but when it happened, I was like, this is seismic. And then like, Roderick Strong and Cole are obviously the things that you focus on. You look at him through that and he just wakes up having won the tag titles. Like, what the hell just happened? And then he's just like, hey, this is class, isn't it?
Air guitar on the way to the ring. He's not the first person to ever do it, but he's one of the first for really me to go like, God damn it, that's good. Like, just perfect for what he needed to be in that group. He kicks some ass, but also like very funny guy who also edits videos. You know, whenever he can be asked.
He could be that new. What's the new belt they've got? National Championship or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
just make it the Guitar Championship. It comes with strings.
Keep talking.
Yep.
What else you got?
They've also got the option of splitting it up by putting like blood on one night and guts on the next night.
Good point.
That'd be good.
Would it? Well, I have three of them. Yeah, blood on one night and in the middle.
Collision.
And can go on collision. Guts though.
Guts though, that's dynamite.
Oh, hi to OG Stem Cell in the chat. So sorry to hear this. OG says, just left the doctors. Might have torn my ACL. Oh, thanks for being here to lift my spirits. And
did you finish the match, though? That's the big question.
Well, he's got a 9.5% beer waiting at home, so that should help.
That'll fix it.
And to be fair,
just as the doctor ordered.
Of all the things to be associated with at this exact time, not to make light of your situation, but being OG Stem Cell feels like it will come in handy right about now. Best wishes. Hope the recovery doesn't suck, because it is not a fun one.
Sounds like it sucks.
No, it ain't fun. It ain't pretty.
Hi to Kaz in the chat. Yes, I did get the book you sent us. I've meant to bring it on a podcast. I will bring it on a podcast next week. It helps you work out what sometimes these two are saying next to me.
I know what the book is.
I'll reveal all next week.
Helps you work out sometimes what these two are saying next to me. What?
Yeah. They talk in riddles sometimes with their lingo.
They do they? It make good word on how to hear better. Noise, sound, smile, happy.
What is it? It not bad. Only good can happen.
It not bad. Only good can happen.
So.
Did you even talking about magnets?
Yeah. What's
Nobody knows how magnets work.
What?
No one.
What are you talking about? But
Good stuff.
Hope your ballroom looks nice, I suppose. Hi to Tactical Penguin. We've been asking for ideas recently for a bit of. Sid came up with a great name and I've forgotten what it. Content stuff to put in the can for our Christmas period.
You said a great name. I was thinking of literally anything else, because I remember that moment when it happened on the podcast, and I was sat right over there and I felt like dying.
I'm going to copy this and send it to myself, because Tactical Penguin says, throwing my Christmas content idea out. Your favorite wrestler by alphabet. Go A to Z. and discuss which wrestler you think of for that letter and why. That is a great idea.
The A to Z of you and me.
There you go. That's it. Yeah. Thanks for coming, everyone. The A to Z of you.
Can you name a wrestler that begins with Z?
Zeus.
ZSJ.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus or ZSJ. It's either or.
Zach. Yeah, Zach is a name.
Zach. Yeah.
Zaya Brooks. You got quite a few wrestlers that
Brooks
go struggle
excellent.
for like the ones that, like, oh God, what are we going to do for, when you're doing that for like a celebrity game, you're like, what? Zaya Brooks side, Queen Aminata, all the difficult ones are done.
X-Pac. So, the only one of the most iconic workers in the ring of all time.
Yes.
Plenty.
Yep. Xander, is that
probably.
Something?
Almost definitely. Just throw it at the wall, it'll probably stick. Give it a little lick before you go. Boom.
I suppose any wrestler, if you were going to say a wrestler's name, though, and then immediately think of someone, it would be Joe Hendry.
I knew you were going to do that.
Because over to our Joe Hendry correspondent, Phil Chambers.
Where is he?
Where is he?
That's my question.
I was told.
You've said his name.
Say his name.
Well, he's busy in WWE, and he's going to be on SmackDown tonight, so that's probably what he's doing.
Yeah, it's probably busy.
Joe Hendry signing with WWE officially now. This is very cool, isn't it?
It is quite cool. It's been an obvious
yes.
thing coming, to be fair.
It's not a shock, is it?
It's not a shock. As soon as they got wind of him actually turning people on through TNA and stuff, they were like,
excuse me?
I'll have that.
Hello,
balls out.
The TV.
Balls out and turn on.
It's all going wrong.
Or is it going right?
But he was one of the first people they were poaching from TNA through this.
Yeah. Jordan Grayson, you.
Program thing, whatever they call it.
Are you telling me, Phil, that back at the beginning of this, there was a whiteboard that had about 6 faces on it and was like, how do we get these people for free, basically?
I would never suggest such a thing.
What about Joe Hendry? What about Ethan Page? What about Jordan Grace?
Yep. Yeah.
I honestly thought Josh Alexander would have been on that list as well at one point, but then
too.
obviously he went to AEW. Come on, you know the rest of them. There must be more than that.
Oh, the X Division champ, Leon Slater. He's another one they're going to be
eyeballed.
Like, what time is your contract finish?
Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys.
Yeah. Damn. We fell into the vortex. I guess we'll have you back.
But yeah, I think
it is good.
It's mad to think that he was there in bingo halls of the UK going, shh, as the leader of the Prestige.
You're welcome, Joe, is all I've got to say. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us right now. It's definitely nothing to do with all the work you put in.
It is mad that, like, when you think of what he's achieved, i.e. Rumble, WrestleMania, like big matches. He's got the big match coming up next week on NXT Gold Rush. In theory, that's all happened when he wasn't with WWE.
Yeah, it is a bit
weird. They've just used this door, haven't they, like you say?
I feel like that WrestleMania moment put him in really good stead.
Yeah.
Because Randy Orton looked like he had a great time with it. Yeah. which is not going to hurt you.
To be fair, if you're Joe as well at that point,
yeah.
I mean, even that alone, to get to there.
Yeah, but to be able to get the reaction too.
No, for sure. It was crazy how big the reaction was, genuinely, because you never know, do you, how much is it going to translate to a stadium full of WWE fans rather than say just NXT or outside of WWE. But even like knowing Joe, I imagine that would have been, if someone just said that's kind of it, you'd be like, oh yeah, let's take that. Absolutely, like the size of that place. But surely as well for them, it's like, well, here's what you could have. So if you sign that contract, that we're going to chuck you away in about 6 months or whatever it is, be like, well, I'll have a bit more of that actually.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
A bit of a please don't hurt me. Sacrilege corner. We all like good wrestling matches and all that, right? But like,
do we?
I don't know anymore, to be honest, mate. But like, if someone had come in there and had a really good match,
never ever been famous for like matches ever.
What I'm saying is, if someone had come in there and had a really good match with Randy Orton, really, really good, not great, not like to the level of the women's triple threat, for example, but a really good match. We still remember that right now, whereas the Joe match is like burnt into your brain because it was like maybe like 5 moves and then the spin and the RKO.
Yeah,
basically.
but it was literally everything it needed.
Yeah.
The moment you realize that they're going to do the spin and the RKO, it's like that's a great idea.
Yeah,
like it's clearly the plans fell apart. Who was it who was meant to wrestle originally?
Kevin
Owens.
Yeah.
Injured, got to figure it out. Perfect spot. Like
the camera work and everything, like the planning.
They've obviously, exactly.
Planned that out, and they nailed it to a T.
Got it so down, like really, really well. Like anybody going on, like, because he was the champ at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was still the champ at the time for TNA, and it was like anybody talking about, it's disrespectful, but I disagree. Like that, yes, he was more of a comedy role, but are you joking? How many people would be desperate to wrestle Randy Orton on any
stage, let alone
stage.
goddamn WrestleMania?
They've done a lot worse with that belt in the last week.
Yeah.
Last day.
Yeah. If only you'd known, that was the good times.
Santana, it feels like, is another one where they're like, how's that contract looking? Oh, you've got the world title? Let's get rid of that after 30 days or whatever it is. No defenses, no TV appearances, basically. Anyway, well done. Let's give it to Frankie Kazarian. Nothing against Frankie Kazarian, obviously, but that's dumb.
Sounds like you have something against Frankie Kazarian.
Kind of want to hope he's going to WWE, otherwise, what the hell are you doing to Santana, man? Who did he piss off? Like, what happened there?
Yeah.
It did remind me a bit of like when they'd like do something in WWE, and like I realized I missed to let it play out, but people would be like, no, this is they're definitely doing something with taking the belt off Zack Ryder after a day or whatever. Or do you remember the Christian one where it was like, hey, Christian's finally world heavyweight champion, and then I think it was like a SmackDown taping, so we knew days in advance.
Yep.
He's dropped it already to Randy Orton. Don't worry, there'll be a story. Yeah, he gozzed on him and then got disqualified, and that's how he won the title back. What? Why have you done that?
Yeah, those were weird times, though. You were like that. If you were looking for a story back then, I feel like it was on you.
Yeah, good point.
Come on, man. That Zack Ryder one, though, led into the Miz run, didn't it?
Yeah, Maurice.
It led into the Miz run, Phil, where the Miz was doing some pretty good work, actually.
Maurice was
in
there,
his defense. Yeah, hoorah!
Hoorah!
And that was that. That was basically the whole reason why that lead-in happened. So
Speaking of the Miz, actually,
there you go.
hi to the real hazy boy in the chat who says, yes, boys! Missed the last 2 weeks, back to enjoy Friday the right way. I saw a topic over the week, the lack of Miz, hoorah!
Hoorah!
Cena in his...
Phil, give it a go. You know you want to.
Nah, I'm good.
It's fun. It actually is quite nice. I used to be like you. It's just quite nice for the body.
No, it does look quite fun. I'm just making a point.
Go on, have a go. No. Go on.
Later.
Okay.
I'll make it the buzzer for the quiz.
He'll just not answer the questions.
The lack of Miz Cena in his last year, no promo, no match, no beatdown. Has he deserved more? I don't know. Miz Cena.
A long time ago.
Yeah, I know they've done stuff that they're like, yeah, you kind of have to do Randy Orton stuff, and they've not been a great 12 months this Cena final year, but
really.
I don't think anyone was really like, oh my god, when are we getting the Miz John Cena match?
Literally anyone was writing their list of top 10 John Cena matches that they could get in this final run. I highly doubt the Miz was on a lot of those.
I bet there were some people, though.
There will be some people.
I bet there were some people. Because I think if you hadn't had that big chunk in the middle of the heel turn that didn't really work, now that we can all, in the aftermath of it, a noble idea.
The turn worked.
Yeah, the turn worked.
And then everything afterwards
Everything
just
else,
didn't.
yeah.
Actually, bullying that kid was funny.
So I just can't think what elements disappeared that would have helped him that were there for the turn, but then it's hard to put your finger on it. But the point I'm making is maybe they would have found a better way if he was more of just the reactions have been. It's been so much more enjoyable in the snippets to see of like John Cena as a babyface, and just having challengers and the way people pretty much imagined it was going to go, for that whole year.
They definitely could have
squeezed him in there, couldn't they? If that had been the case,
even if it wasn't like an actual challenger and an actual match or anything, you can do more with just interactions backstage where you're just like hint, wink, wink, kind of at things, but like it's never going to lead anywhere. It's just a fun little interaction.
It could lead somewhere.
They could do it.
They could have done more with that.
They could do it on Monday, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Cena's last Raw. Who knows?
Tickets aren't doing well, apparently.
Aren't they? Oh, it's probably because it's like £1 million or something.
Also, I was thinking about this because you said that we were talking about moving away from Dom and Ray in Survivor Series, right? In San Diego. Is Cena set to appear at Survivor Series or no?
Well, yeah, that's one of his 3 dates.
Yeah.
I hope he's not just to host the show.
Because if it's not Ray and Dom, what is the chances you could end up with like a little triple threat situation?
Maybe.
With Ray, Dom, and Cena. So that gets Ray in there as one of Cena's last opponents, because I'm sure that would be a nice one to have on the list. He hasn't done that already, has he?
No.
Ray was injured, wasn't he? So, that would be a nice...
Ray could be like, remember that time you took the belt off me?
Yeah, well, there's history there, isn't there? Like, it's a one way for like to befuddle a match together where maybe you could get belts back involved, and Sheena wouldn't have to lose. Ray could lose, or Ray could beat her. So, nice little element.
Feels like they've painted themselves into a corner with this dates thing.
Yeah.
Like, it was great as a heel thing. Like, the countdown. I think
it was excellent.
If he was healed till the end, you could have done so much with that countdown. Like, so
Especially if you just threw one away.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
Just
like,
not tonight,
hey,
and just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Gone.
And then point at the screen, it ticks down one, like, when he buggers up or whatever. Yeah. Like, they could have done so much with it. But now it just feels like...
Comes back out. That counts as a second appearance.
Yeah. But now it just feels like, well, whatever they do put in, they can't really build to it because they're not going to have TV time to, like, put promos things in, and it makes it feel awkward now.
Call it now. Call it now. You call it, and I'll call it. Does he do more dates?
3, 2...
No, don't have to do it at the same time. That'll be terrible.
Before Saturday night's main event?
So no.
Just in general?
So he's got, what, 3 dates left?
3 dates left.
Yeah.
Does he do more than 3 dates? Yes or no? Not in this necessarily, I mean extended.
In general, yes. He'll do appearances.
Right.
I don't think he'll do
Don't
matches.
think he'll wrestle?
No.
So you think he'll appear? But I mean, that's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Certainly think he'll...
This isn't my answer.
I certainly think he will make an appearance on the Raw before Saturday night's main event to hype up his last match with probably Gunther.
And he's definitely going into the Hall of Fame next year.
Yeah, and...
Yes or no?
Yeah, I think so.
More
100%.
matches or just appearances?
I mean, if you're there, might as well, but I definitely think... I think people assuming him stepping between...
No, you've made your bed now. You've made your bed now.
No more matches.
It's my choice.
Definitely appearances.
Nicholas,
no
let
more
me
matches.
make my choice.
Unless that Saudi Arabia check comes through for WrestleMania.
This guy.
I think there's too much. I think it's almost a guarantee that he will wrestle again, because as we all know, everybody who's watched it is probably thinking, what a great idea. There's just a couple maybe there that are missing, and he might think, I can't do both things.
Yeah.
And of course he can't, because he wants to commit to just acting, and that's fine. I think after a little while, though, he might have achieved a bunch of stuff that he wants to achieve, and then be like, well, I could do one more match with The Rock, or one more match with whoever, or come on. It's happening. I think it won't be the end. I just feel like it's wrestling. It's never the end. There's always a bigger check.
Devin literally has just, summed it up in 4 words in the chat. Once in a lifetime. That's wrestling, guys.
Yep.
But he's a Grand Slam champion. I thought it was the right call to put the IC. I love Dom, don't get me wrong, and I think he's world champion next year, as I've said on many occasions. But the right call to have the...
I think it was a fun moment
Yeah.
in Boston. Like, the crowd reaction was obviously amazing. But, does it need it? Like, John Cena going out as not a Grand Slam champion doesn't do anything to diminish what he's done in wrestling.
Yeah, no one considers, Miz is a Grand Slam champion
Yeah,
2
so he's
times, I
obviously
think, if
better
anything.
than John Cena. I don't think anybody really cares about that apart from WWE and their imaginary history books.
And I think Phil's right. Great moment. Could have been fine without it.
Yeah.
Dom's on...
Could have just been a match that wasn't for the title.
Dom's on such a high at the minute, though. He's like, it's bulletproof. Like,
Yeah,
it's
not
yeah.
affected
so it's
him.
kind of, you can get away with it. Nobody's worse off,
Yeah.
or better off specifically, I guess, Cena's record books are. But other than that, I
It
think
was a fun match. It was very sports entertainment.
But that'd be nothing. That'd be nothing.
Best way.
That'd be nothing to say they wouldn't put it back on him.
Yeah.
Like he's completely bulletproof at the moment.
I don't want people to take this the wrong way, because I've got a lot of respect for the competition, and it's one of the proudest moments in Chesterfield's history. But to use a football reference, is it a bit like a footballer retiring?
Already yawning.
Just say the word and I'm like, I'm good.
Oh god.
Having won like the Premier League title, having even won a World Cup, and you go, they won an FA Cup though, did they? Like, is it a bit like that if he hadn't have won it? Like, I wouldn't have thought any less to it.
I would never have thought about it again. But I think you're right though, in terms of if you want to. They like putting the bows on all that top guys, and who they consider they get the choose, don't they?
Championships thing, they're like best of all time kind of thing. Like, if they want to make sure he's got every single record,
and the Intercontinental title as well. He's done them all.
Do you think sometimes now when they do we're gonna have you be the
please forget about the heel turn.
Yeah,
you got them.
When they have we do this and we'll make this. You're the standout. This is you. You're 17, or you're the first person to ever do this. Do they think they also have a little bit in the back of the head of we are really vindictive, so let's not make it completely... when someone, AJ Lee, perfect example. Wow, record title reign. And they're like, we don't like you anymore, so we need someone to beat that record as fast as possible. They just do that with Don't make it completely unattainable.
Yeah.
Like,
because you still got to be able to beat it.
no, just make sure we can just wipe you from the records at a moment's notice if we need to.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times they've done
Yeah,
that.
like John Cena's not getting 18 championships. He's getting 17 because that's one above, and then you can write off Ric Flair, and now you can move on.
He's gone, and then it's like, oh god, before now, Cena goes to AEW or whatever. And they're like, right, Randy, you're going to get 3 titles in one night, then we'll be all good.
Cena goes to AEW. Good lord. I look forward to the day that happens.
I would be fascinated to see what that looked like.
I just don't think he would.
He never would.
He's like, I still think there's a lot of people who maybe fans would associate with as lifers in WWE, who I think would gladly go to AEW should the chance pop up, just as a change of scenery. Cena's not one of them for me. I don't know why. I think he's got proper Stockholm syndrome. Like,
yeah.
too much has happened to me in this building.
I think he's also got a bit of that Rock thing. It's like if he's going anywhere, it's going to be the top one. It's
Big
not
time,
gonna
isn't
be-
it?
Yeah.
But, big time. That's not meant as a bad crack at AEW. This will always be the case.
Yeah.
They have however many year head start on AEW.
Exactly, yeah.
What was the deal with Jericho this week? I was off.
Going back to WWE, that's what the deal is.
So is his sort of step towards it being like, TNA's crowds are pretty class, aren't they? Was that the...
It was TNA's crowds are pretty class and a massive jab at AEW.
Was it?
He basically said that the ECW shows looked like trash.
Right.
It was a very
It's not very veiled,
uncoded
is it? Yeah.
jab at AEW.
This is the most
So direct.
Chris Jericho rollout
Yeah.
ever.
He literally said TNA looked like the second company, like kind of thing.
Come on. You got to try a little bit harder.
It
You
was
can't suddenly be like...
So
No, but
blatantly
they can,
obvious switch
man.
around.
They can, and they will. That's how it happens. And then it's as if it never happened prior. What only exists is what is in front of his arm, and all of these other wrestlers who are the same, whatever company they work for, that is suddenly the best company in the world. It's like, and more fool everybody else who just like goes, he's just always said it. I love that guy. He's always been a fan of WWE, always been a supporter. I always said that number one. Did he? Rewind.
The amount of accounts, he'll have to go
Well,
through.
that company exists largely because of how successful he was with the title at the beginning of the company.
Yeah.
Like the amount of accounts who must have had to go through and be like, he's coming back. Find any reference to Jericho and like, oh, bollocks, I slagged him off for looking a bit of a state there. No, I always like Jericho, me. Always said he was class. Can't wait for him to come back.
Oh, man. All the people who were like hunting him down, vigorously, like constantly hunting him down, got a little bit out of shape based on his previous standards, hunt him down online.
Yeah.
He's going to come back looking like WWE Chris Jericho, and they'll be like, man, just goes to show, doesn't it? You need the right company in your life. Kiss my ass. That is called I Don't Give a Shit. Sorry, it just came out. That is called I Don't Have someone barking at me telling me what you need to look like. Ergo, I'm going to just do whatever I want and be comfortable about it. Fine. Yeah. But that's on the people in the company, not necessarily. The guy who says you don't have to, I'm not going to push you crazy, that doesn't mean you have to go, well, all right. Yeah, I'll do the opposite of anything. Yeah, it's up to you. You're a wrestler with your own mind. If you're comfortable one way, be comfortable one way. If you want to get jacked and be crazy, be that.
Yeah, I never think this was like, this is it for me. Is it? Is it? Because the wind changes real quickly in wrestling.
It will never be it for anyone.
No.
Ever.
Never, ever, ever.
You'll watch. You will get. He will get his moment. And I hope to God I'm not working here when it happens. When John Moxley goes back to WWE.
Yeah.
He'd get it. Before
like,
the
"See?
before the
Told you
sands
so all along."
Before the sands in the hourglass disappear, that man will get his moment. Exactly. I don't know what kind of state he'll be in, but he will get it. And everybody else who's probably guessed, a few other people who might go back, you'll probably see Cody back in AEW at one point.
100%.
Yeah.
Almost definitely. Because it's their narratives, it's their stories. The companies that they work for, they love them at the time.
But it is genuinely nice, like, that you do have that. Like, TNA's always been there, but it's not like I was watching the clip of like Christian Cage when he first showed up in TNA, and it's cool and it's nice that they've given this like platform to him. But you can't help but watch it and be like, yeah, but it was TNA.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like, geez, that is a bit of a game changer for them. Whereas now the options to jump back and forth. I mean, Andrade is the perfect example, unfortunately, of all this. That you can just go, whip, hey, whip, over here, hey.
Turns out you
mean,
can work for both companies, apparently.
I mean, any of the WWE guys can do that. I mean, they'll get fired and end up being on no compete for a year, but they can do it.
Be fun if you just all started doing it. Then we've got no wrestlers. And then how do they work? If you all just agree to do it together,
Yes.
the companies, what, they're going to put no wrestling shows on?
They can't sack us all.
Spoiler, they sacked everyone.
Good point. They just hire some
good. Get
football players and just say, do you want to do it for a bit or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, next in line. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, when we said next in line, we meant literally right now.
Yeah, right now.
Sailor Emin in the chat says, what would be a longer list? Things Hamlet dislikes that other people like, or things Wilbourn says that winds Sidgwick up? I think
yours for sure. Easy.
I
don't think there's things that you even know that you
I was
do
just
that wind
gonna
him
say,
up.
there
Like,
are plenty
good
of new
point.
things.
That's the problem. You're
I think-
looking at it through the lens of your head, where you can pretty much do no wrong, apart from the times when you know you've done wrong. There are times when you're not even trying, and I'm watching it happen, and I'm like, one day he's going to kill you on a podcast, and I'm going to be sat here like, well, I've got to edit around that. So,
I think you'd have the WWE.
the Poochie thing. Adam Diagon.
Yeah.
Back to his own planet.
Hamflet dislikes things, but specific things.
Yeah.
And it's like
There'll be a limited amount of things.
exactly. His dislikes are often greatly exaggerated for comic effect, but also because he's grumpy old man Hamflet.
Whereas he, as the WWE record books kind of thing of, he's got like 20 more things than me, and then on one podcast the next week he'll come up with 50 new things that annoy Sidgwick.
That, and you're also not accounting for the fact that this man has probably an undiagnosed multiple personality disorder that he's dealing with on a regular basis, which, he can't be accounted for. Sidge could hate 3 people, 4 people.
Good point, yeah.
Good point.
That's not even including, sometimes when he has to speak to Stacks on the phone and bring him over as well to doubly annoy Sidge. That's 5. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy.
I think
Sidgwick.
Also is a little bit of me of like, they've got incredible wrestling brains, and they'll reference stuff from like the start of this year, and like unless it's something proper major, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Unless it's something in WWE.
Well, basically, yeah.
No.
MJF or things in WWE, I'll remember.
3-letter, apart from AEW. It was over there.
But like,
You never used to be like that with AEW, did you? You never you used to like everything. You genuinely would fight the corner for everything. Even when they used to watch an episode, they being Sidgwick and Hamflet, who apparently are standing over there, would watch an episode of Dynamite they didn't like. You would still be like, no, I like this bit, or I like that bit. I don't know what they did. Something happened, and I need to get to the bottom of it.
Thing. I think
What is
Wanted to
it?
wind up
Just
Sidgwick.
it's
Speaking
funny
of.
as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's it. He does that face, and it just sets him off like that. So I've got them all down to the muscles in your face. I know when he's on it.
but I also try to because I'm also thinking of the titles of the podcasts. I always am far too this is the best show ever, or this is the worst show ever, or this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And Sidge is always a bit like, calm down. And I don't think that helps my case somewhat.
No, you're just enthusiastic. Yeah, just
Didn't
not
get
about
Sailor Emin says didn't get Wilbourn's opinion on the Blake Monroe segment on NXT this week. I need to know.
Have you seen it?
I've heard about this. So she was going to talk to her better half.
Yeah.
And I assume it was just her, as Hamflet called, a different version of herself.
Yes. So it doesn't work for multiple different reasons. One, as we've established, Bailey is already going through a I'm 2 people in one body thing, which is up there. And then Blake Monroe, who, as you recall, was on the phone, called her better half.
Mm-hmm.
So she spoke to a person on the phone. Plot twist, it was her. So she was on the phone to herself.
I was waiting for you to say that she was on the phone, and then she just answered by going
Like that.
Yeah.
Like one's like that.
Hello,
Hello.
yes.
Hello.
Hello, better half. Hello.
Basically, not only does it not work on that level, but already a heel character, Blake Monroe. I think you can agree with
Yes.
that. You've watched her on television. She's a heel character. Her better half is her dark side.
What?
So she has another more of a heel persona
I need to watch this.
on top of who also obviously dresses in black.
Oh, of course. Maggie
That's
O'Kenner.
how you know.
I don't know. Make sense.
So you know with Bella, Nikki Bella.
There it is.
Yeah,
Took the red top off, black top
that
underneath.
was
That's how
good.
you know
I
she's
did
the
like
heel.
that. I
That's
did
how
like
you know.
that.
Well, you see, influencing down in the next grade because that was a Monday Night Raw situation, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then we're getting straight away on NXT. Boom.
Sailor M, and I think we'll love the segment.
I actually think,
Imagine
based
that.
on everything I know about it, you will love it.
And based on the conversation we just had about which is the longer list, I think I might come in saying I liked it as well, just in case. But also, Maggie O'Kenner in the chat says it was edited by someone with hot dog fingers. So yeah, I'll be watching that over the weekend.
Yeah, you will. What did you catch up on this weekend? Blood and Guts, Hobbs versus Hangman. Nah. Blake Monroe and Blake Monroe or Mick Blunroe, whatever the hell she's called.
Yeah, I saw a certain return as well had happened. I didn't know much about it, and I'm very happy about that because I'm a big fan of Obafemi. I think he's got a big 2026 in front of him.
He looked big as well.
That's what I've heard. I haven't seen even photos or videos or anything, but all I heard was like, Jesus! I mean, he stood next to Ricky Saints, presumably, or near him.
Well, just coming into the ring, man, just looked massive. Big boy. I mean, he's already big, but big old guy.
I'm going to have to check all this out. It's very weird when you have just a brief break from even just a few days out of wrestling. I feel so out of the loop.
NXT is one of them shows though where you take 1 week off and like everything's different.
Yeah,
like it's someone just like like them little. You ever seen those anxiety bookshelf things where it's like a little model of a bookshelf, right? And you can put all these books in a nice order. And it's like calm down. And then when you're done with it, you just shake it up and all the books fall back off, and you get to put them back on when you want. That's NXT. Like. It's like 1 week you say, just put the books in that, and then literally you turn the telly off for 1 week and someone just goes, and it's just all upside down again. Could be anywhere.
It's like I sort of don't blame people when I talk to them about wrestling, and they go like, oh, I've not, because I've got a life. I haven't had a chance to like catch up on other things that have happened, let's say post SummerSlam or whatever. There is a bit of me that's like, where do you want to start?
It's quite daunting when you try it as well. Like you fall out for a bit and then you come back in and you're like, that's changed. Oh, that's changed. Oh, that's changed. And then you're like, oh God, like
super intimidating.
There's
sometimes.
no on point.
I can sort of almost understand to a level why Hamlet's like, nope, just got to keep watching because if I didn't, then I'd have these.
I think when you're coming back though, you've got to like just go back, and as confused as you are, just go back, and just start.
Like
again.
you'll get like a couple of weeks and you'll be caught back.
4 weeks in, and you'll be back in the loop of something. Yeah. And then just get somebody else to explain the bits in the middle.
Yeah,
certainly.
And let's face it, nothing of huge importance will have happened. Really, you won't be able to catch up on.
Phil Chambers.
When you like,
don't tell them the big secrets about wrestling.
Certainly, when like you were getting back into it, it's not like you could have had Hamlet sat with you, talking to you through every episode on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
And even he would be like, I have no idea what this gimmick
I also think sometimes it's helpful not knowing. Like, because you get bogged down in too much stuff that, like, people just wish didn't happen. You know, like, oh, we'll just ignore that bit. Like, fine, I didn't watch it, so it's gone. That's why it's all interchangeable.
Like, staying out for, like, 5 years and coming back in is probably a lot easier than staying out for a month and coming back in.
Because you've
not got the reference points, so you're not confused by anything. You're just brand new start.
Do you have breaks? Do you I certainly when it gets to like
currently on one right now.
No.
Certainly like I don't know what the dates are this year, but let's say like the 19th of December, the SmackDown for that. I do kind of go, see you in January.
Christmas I cut off. Any holidays I cut off. Like I'm not watching wrestling while I'm on holiday. Although he didn't this time, which is first time ever. Incredible. Allegedly, so he says. Maybe. So I'll have loads of little breaks.
Because I think it helps. 100%. Like John Harrison in the chat says, I've had the best part of 2 months out of wrestling, and it's been amazing coming back in. Tidbits here and there have kept me in the loop. Check back in proper now. I do think it does help. I think the burnout is very. I think this is the year I felt like arguably the most burnout.
There's
like,
been so much.
There's a lot of it.
So much more, hasn't there? With the counter programming, like has been upped a lot, and just the general pay-per-view schedule increasing for both.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if I would like. We obviously go well. Most years we're very lucky to go to WrestleMania, and the MO for me recently has been like just drop off the wrestling for a bit, because when I get to that point, like you're sitting at the show and all these video packages are on, and I'm like, hell yes.
Yes.
Simon Miller's like, more video packages. The guy who literally does it every week, and I'm like, oh, video packages for me, baby.
Yep.
I
And
was
all the
like,
best good
I didn't
bits.
know any of this happened. And none of the crap. It's just, here is the best stuff, what happened, and here's the match that comes from it.
Every feud's
I'm up.
perfect.
Cool.
I was like, oh, Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. This looks incredible.
was
What
like-
a great build this has been.
I just reached the point where I realized I was like, I do love wrestling, but I'm like, I need to see every match that happened every week. No, like TV matches are much of a muchness after a certain point. There are ones sometimes where you go out and seek that match out. It's well worth it. It's great. But even then, I think when you've seen so many, it's like it really takes quite a bit for me to get properly like, holy crap, or like I need to have a connection with the wrestler, or it's few and far between. So if I didn't have the breaks, I'd be very, very sad right now. But
I know people say like an off season. We talk about this regularly. I get that people are like, you can't do that because of the model of television, etc., etc. But like, if both companies just went shake hands on this, all the companies, both companies, went, December's kind of dead, innit? Let's just call it. We'll have NXT deadline and then we'll call it.
It's never happened, will it? Just we'll have NXT deadline. Good.
Well, I don't want to lose that.
To be fair, they've made the best of a bad period, haven't they, with the NXT deadline? I'd give them that.
I had to bite my tongue earlier because
Did you?
Andy this morning was like, "Oh, I heard you banging on about the ain't Survivor. It is shoot my favourite match type." And he went, "Oh, I watched it after you guys were banging on about it, and I thought it sucked." And I was like, "I'll leap across this office."
Yeah. So what's that sharp object you've got under the table there, Wilbourn? I tell you what it was. I think for me, it's the time. I need wrestling to respect my time. Like, I think I like a lot of things. Hamlet was dyed in the wool wrestling and doesn't give a crap about anything else. You like football as well. You like lots of other things, to be fair. But like, if you're juggling them, you have got so many interests outside of wrestling. There's like, I don't even know how you spend time because you're just out doing stuff. Being like a circus guy, sometimes doing a lot of random things. I like way too many things, but then I love films and TV, video games, whatever. But even with those, you reach a point where you're like, I'm oversaturated.
Yeah.
Like, I want by nature, I want to change it up. You cannot have that many hours of wrestling in a week.
Yeah.
For me personally,
I dread to think if we sat down and added up in a year what me and the Dadleys watch.
make you feel sick,
yeah.
man. I actually thought about it the other week on your behalf and just couldn't bring myself to mention it because I was like, it's making me feel ill. I can't imagine how
I
many
spent
hours.
that time doing something else because I do think that sometimes. I'm like, when we joke
It helps
about
when it's your job, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not complaining whatsoever, by the way. But it is weird that you to think like when I sit there and go, oh God, we joke about it, but like, oh, I really should get around to watching The Wire or watching finishing Breaking Bad or whatever it might be. But like, because on like a Saturday night, I'll go, right, done stuff with Eric and right, he's in bed, right? Okay, the night's mine. I need to watch SmackDown. So if I don't watch SmackDown now, then I'm gonna have to wake up on Monday morning to it, and I'm not doing that.
See, that's where I remember finding myself getting into that loop and just thinking this is taking the enjoyment out for me.
Yeah.
Because like we don't watch it as part of work. You watch it before work. That is like for you guys 2 hours, 3 hours, however, before work.
Yeah.
It's like I know it might sound like a life of luxury, but it is a lot, man, when you're doing that all week.
I think this is why NXT Black and Gold era was so great. Like, obviously, it was great. Like, the talent and stories and things were really, really good fun. But hour-long wrestling shows, one a week, leading to 4 pay-per-views a year. Yeah. God damn, that is so easily digestible.
And I could just watch, like I said, I'd just go like, I keep saying I'll start watching it. And then I just put Takeover on. And a bit like you, I'd be like, well, the build to this looks incredible. And then they'd have this amazing match most of the time. You'd be like, see you in 3 months.
That was the thing that tricked me into, like, really, really getting back into wrestling. Because it was my favorite model of a TV program.
It was
a wrestling show ever. Yeah. And then when it went to 2 hours, obviously to combat Dynamite on the Wednesday Night War, there's a reason why it all started like falling off because like, you don't know how to do 2 hours. You only know how to do 1 hour.
Yeah.
And then like just developing the skills to do 2 hours and then they'll have to try to do 3 hours. Like, well, I can't fit it in there now. Yeah. You haven't figured that bit out.
And it's like SmackDown pretend it's not a developmental show, which it always has been. So when you move to 2 hours, those matches get a little bit longer, which then shows the weaknesses that people might not have had in shorter matches for a 1 hour show.
Just rehearse all the matches because you don't have the time anymore because it needs to be like everybody needs time.
Yeah.
Well, I've only got so many amount of trainers.
But like Black and Gold, there's 1 hour shows. You had the shows that were obviously really, really green people just getting their first amount of TV, but that was totally fine because right around the corner there was like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens or whatever putting on amazing stuff, and the shows went by so fast.
Yeah,
so
and you
digestible.
didn't mind if somebody wasn't on it because that was the point.
Nothing ran long. Exactly. Yeah, people could miss shows and you don't miss them.
You just chuck them in for a little bit of a 30-second promo, and you're like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see you next week. But this week you're not on the show, and that's fine. You give them a rest or whatever. Like, gives them the luxury to be like, well, that was the one episode where it was like, it's just Joe versus Sammy for the whole episode, and I was like, this rules. This is excellent.
Yeah.
They get an hour to wrestle. Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody else in the show. This is the show this week. That's great. Like, it just felt like such a novelty. Or these like some weeks where it would like they'll squeeze 4 matches on, then it'll be like mostly predominantly 3 with stuff in between. It's like, what's not to like?
Yeah.
And none of the promos were too long because they didn't have time to do it.
Had to learn how to say stuff succinctly and significantly in that time period. Perfect. I miss it, man.
It was good.
It was like I just
good
commit 1 hour a week and then maybe like 3 after 2 hours. The pay-per-views were short as well. It was like 3 hours, and even the 3 hours is not every week. It's probably every month, maybe every 2 months. God damn.
So when we would just be waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday to be like, well, watch 4 hours of wrestling back to back.
Hey, but
and
it
then
was
time to go to work.
Now although that was a busy time period. Those
sugar rush,
those first 6 months was electric. Like, it was like, oh my God. Even if it didn't all hit, it was like, this is amazing. Are we back in a war?
I don't know how we did one show that didn't go longer than about 3 hours talking about both sets of shows, because it was just so much stuff happening. Because there was like, we'll grab some attention because we'll have this person show up and we'll do this mad stipulation and whatever. Yeah.
Oh, if I could tell little old you and be like, just you wait, buddy. You'll be doing an hour and a half podcast on one show one day.
Yeah.
Never mind squashing it all into 45 minutes.
Final question, actually, which relates to this, before we get to the bloody good quiz. Devin wrote, would WhatCulture be okay if wrestling took a month off? I think we'd be fine.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what we'd do, honestly? If wrestling took a month off, we'd spend a week, maybe, coming up with a bunch of daft ideas to make, certainly the podcast channel, I don't know what the main channel would do, but I'd just come up with a bunch of fun games and challenges for these 3 to do. Put them in difficult scenarios and just entertain you for a month.
And yes, Mr. Jeans, Hamlet would survive because he'd just watch all of the other wrestling.
I was literally just going to say, it'd go off a month and then we'd just watch all the wrestling or something.
Fun, wouldn't it? To just be like, right, we'll have a big wheel, we'll find a classic paper, and we'll watch that again.
Should we get a wheel for the new office?
Phil, can we get a wheel?
No, man, that's just bollocks to him. I'll make a wheel. We don't need a budget. We just need it. We just need more.
You made that mask. You can make anything.
It's me. I'll just do a cartwheel and see where I land. That's a fun idea. We don't rig it, though. We just do the wheel, and then you have to, on the spot, do the video.
Get viewers to vote for what matches are on the wheel.
Fun with this,
Hello.
Anyway.
See what happens when wrestling takes a month.
You see? Even if you just take 5 minutes off.
Imagining.
Just imagining the break. Oh, yeah, I've got other parts of my brain I can access. Not just SmackDown review, NXT review, Raw review, AEW review. What happens before that? AEW preview, Raw preview, SmackDown preview, NXT preview. Watch out, Nicholas. It's a Q&A coming. Here comes WrestleCulture. Oh, 32 thumbnails in a week. Back we go. And away we go again.
Well, anyway, enough of all this. It's now time for a good quiz. And, of course, we're going to dedicate this week's quiz to OG Stem Cell. Hope you get well soon, mate.
Yeah.
Potential torn ACL.
And the quiz is all about torn ACLs.
Yeah.
Quiz. I didn't realise we were going to have that sort of fun tangent, because the quiz...
Is this something to do with SmackDown?
It's written about SmackDown, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
you alluded to this on the SmackDown preview. Yeah. Carry on.
I was going to write about John Cena, and I was like, oh, don't save that for the one before his last show, maybe, if we're going to do a John Cena
don't
quiz.
do too much work, obviously.
Yeah. And I thought, well, everyone was doom and glooming very recently about SmackDown. And I was like, you don't know how doom and gloomy it could be on SmackDown. So I've made a quiz all about some of the worst moments of SmackDown's history.
Whack down.
Indeed.
Is that anything?
Usual
Probably
rules
not.
apply. Shout your name, wait for me to come to you. Guys, it's just for fun.
It should be at this point. Yeah. After all this time.
Nice, straightforward one for question number 1. In the first ever weekly episode of SmackDown, there was like a pilot, so I'm not including that. I'm including the first ever weekly episode of SmackDown.
Who's flying them?
The Rock.
The opening match was Jeff Jarrett versus who?
Of course it was.
Was it Gangrel, Road Dogg,
Right,
Mr. Reyes, or Shane McMahon?
God, what a weird, like, just thinking about that.
Mm.
You know, like,
There was a promo at the start, obviously, for the
launch.
Triple H Rock
Of course,
match.
of course that was.
Obviously. Phil, Road Dogg, because of the music connection.
The history.
Yeah.
And he used to be the roadie, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, dear, that's wrong.
I'm going to go for the old faithful Gangrel, actually.
No, dear,
Oh,
that's
well.
wrong.
Well.
We
Gangrel
weren't
Box
watching the
2K.
first episode of SmackDown,
Yeah.
Phil.
Mr. Reyes.
Mr. Reyes, Billy Gunn.
Was close.
Oh, God.
I guess I was close, technically. They were both around in the same company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Or
some
Ben.
point. Yeah.
Pretty close there.
Both had asses. You
Both
were-
wrestlers.
Both had
Both
asses.
wrestlers.
We're both
Definitely
misters.
had asses.
So,
Hang out.
or was Gangrel not a mister because he was a vampire? I don't know how that works. Is Dracula a mister? Or
You
is he
can't
Dr.
see a
Acula?
reflection, you can't be a mister.
Yeah, he's definitely a doctor.
Dr. Acula.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we solved that mystery.
Question number 2. What was the stipulation when Roman Reigns and the Usos faced Corbin, Ziggler, and Rude on SmackDown in 2020? Was it?
About dog
It's
food.
the dog food one, but I don't know what
Yeah.
specifically, though. Like, how does that even...
Loser gets covered in dog food.
Maybe we should
First
just
one to
shut up
chuck
and let him
someone
give us
into
the
dog food.
potential
Yeah,
answers.
this is
Well, see if you can work this one out.
Instead of being clever, me and Phil trying to work it all out.
Is it loser leaves SmackDown?
No.
Loser eats dog food?
Ooh,
Yes.
it's hard to guess.
Loser wears a dog costume? Or loser has to hang out with Road Dogg?
Phil, dog food.
Dog food. How did you come up with that, Phil?
And the thing is, so bad back then,
Yeah.
they didn't even eat it. They just poured it
just
on his
Poured
head.
it over him.
I mean, yeah, of course they didn't. You know, like, forcing them to eat it would be quite
I
something,
mean,
wouldn't it?
fake dog food.
They could. They could do that. Is
Assume
something
they
they
have a
could do.
props department.
Well, you'd think that, but also Vince was a stupid old man at this point. Well, he's been
Um,
a stupid old man for a long time, but
yeah.
specifically this period.
Yeah, and not a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
By
that
all,
obviously... that
by all
does-
accounts. So I assume he probably would have made them eat
Just
real.
switched
Or he
out
would
the-
have told them
Yeah,
it was fake dog
exactly.
food. And then when they ate it,
Yeah. Watch
like,
this, tapping everyone in the back going, watch this, he's going to eat real dog food. And then they're like,
Really
that's
funny.
delicious, actually.
No, it's just his shit in a can. It's like, yeah, it's not even dog food, it's my shit.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Phil.
Sorry.
Okay, Phil. There's the line, and he
That-
flew right over it.
That's comedy right there. In a can.
in a
Good
can. In a can. Who needs those, like, you know, it's worms, and, you know, the worms would pop out.
Oh, yeah.
Who needs worms, eh? Great.
Speaking of eating stuff, though, question number 3. What did the Boogeyman eat on an episode of SmackDown in January of
Worms.
2006?
It's always worms.
Was it Queen Charmel's tiara? Was it Jillian Hall's mole? Was it the SmackDown fist? Or was it ass?
Phil.
Oh,
The
it's
mole.
the mole. It's the mole, isn't it? Yeah. I think I just saw something about this about 2 days ago, weirdly. Gillian Hall's mole getting eaten by the boogeyman.
So I wasn't watching back then, so because Jillian Hall was a thing prior to this, I'm fairly certain. So she just
Yeah.
turned it one week and they were like, "What's that thing on your face?" And they're like, "Oh, it's the
Probably.
mole that we've known about for." And then
Again,
3 weeks later, they're like,
Sounds like Vince.
"Yeah,
Also, what if it was just an actual mole? Maybe she had a pet mole.
yeah."
Yeah.
Eh? You didn't think about that, did you? It's just like on national television. Bites the head off a mole.
Question 4, 2-0 to Phil. How did Brock Lesnar torture Zach Gowen on SmackDown? Did he beat up his brother in front of him? Did he steal his prosthetic leg? Did he break his leg and then pushed him down some stairs? Or did he make him watch 2003 SmackDown?
Ooh,
Phil.
it's the stairs one, right? Yeah.
Stairs.
It's the stairs.
It's the stairs.
Even I'm do some like sick bumps and stuff like that. Break in kayfabe, but even so, it's in a pot. Breaking a one-legged man's leg and then pushing him down some stairs so he has no way of bracing for going down the stairs strike me as particularly harsh.
Sounds like Vince.
Yep.
There seems to be a common thread through this.
Did you see his tweet recently, by the way, Zach Gowan?
No.
Someone asked him if he was Joe Hendry because he's got the blonde in his hair now. He was like, no, I used to be a wrestler. And they were like, no, you didn't. Bye. What? Yeah, I did.
Good.
All right.
2003
Thanks for playing.
SmackDown. Also, hi to Jeff Carlson in the chat, who just writes, careful, Phil. You keep going, you might win.
Whoa.
Careful now.
I don't. What you suggesting that we don't both try to win this quiz every week?
They're onto
I
us.
guess you need to show them now, Phil. Whitewash. Go for it.
Question 5. 3-0 to Phil. Question 5. Whose theme did Dana Brooke sing on SmackDown Karaoke in 2020?
Oh my God.
Was it the Honky Tonk Man, Jeff Jarrett's theme, Dusty Rhodes' theme, or the theme to Monday Night Raw?
Jeez. Well, to me, that's Triple H's. Obviously, that's an iconic one that we will know forever.
It's time to play the game! Time to play a game!
Did it?
Dusty.
No, dear, that's
That was the
wrong.
eventual winner, Naomi, who sang that.
What were
The
the
Honky
options?
Tonky Man or Jeff Jarrett or Monday Night Raws? Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
One. Great.
Was that a Raw one or was that just a theme for something else in general?
That was a Raw one.
Raw one?
Yeah.
Honky Tonk Man. Why not?
The
was it
Honky Tonk.
SmackDown? Might have been SmackDown. 'Cause it
Yeah,
was
that's what I'm
SmackDown
thinking.
versus- I don't
SmackDown
know.
versus Here Comes the
Just
Pain.
SmackDown, just bring it. Games, I don't know.
We
Real
have
good
that on
song.
the office in a
Banger.
minute.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on and get downstairs. Honky Tonk Man, I don't know. I do not know.
Some people call me Morris in the chat is going with you. The Honky Donkey Man.
Honky tonky.
The hip hop honky donkey. That's the guy.
Lacey Evans sang Jeff Jarrett's theme.
Badly.
Badly.
Yeah.
3-1.
Surprise, surprise.
Question number 6. How did Santino Marella react to Natalia's farting gimmick? Did he throw up in a trash can, faint, hold the nose of his cobra, or get sexually aroused?
Phil,
wasn't here
hold
for
the
it.
nose of his
Yeah,
cobra.
I wasn't here for any of this, but I
it's
assume
funny.
that one, yeah.
No, dear, that's wrong.
That is the funniest one.
This comedy starting's right up here.
Yep.
Hey, is that Larry Robb in the chat? Late entry, but I hope everyone has a lovely week, a wonderful weekend. Hope you do.
Hi,
too.
Larry.
Hi, Larry.
Hope you're well, my friend.
Threw up in a trash can, fainted,
Sounds good.
got sexually
Yeah,
aroused.
Rouse is, I mean, that's on. Vincent Terry. Heads was in the bin, sick, and tails was the second one.
It was fainted.
Fainted.
Fainted, because that feels like him doing like a very feminine, dramatic. Yep. It is heads, so the first one.
Threw up in a trash
So
can.
the trash can. Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have liked that back then.
Again, Vince McMahon. What a guy.
Question.
She's done quite well, really, hasn't she, when you think about that? That's,
She really has.
we should cut her some slack every now and again.
I like this from Mimi, by the way. Saw a really cool interview with Lacey Evans on Chris Van Vliet. She's a really cool human. Would never have guessed with her presentation. Like, hide that away. Make you unbearable.
They did try super hard.
Yeah.
And then she got pregnant and they were like, any chance with old Ric Flair? No, okay, fair enough.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. God, I wonder how many of them there is in my brain where it's just like,
Yeah.
put this in the trash forever. Do you remember when she was doomed to begin with because she hit Becky with the women's right, which was like a big like knockout punch. And Becky just immediately got up. It's like nobody had told Becky, actually, that's the finish. So like you need to stay down. So she hits her once, she's like, son of a gets up and hits her. And like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, that's not.
Like Big Joe on night one. Bam. What else you got? Walk it off.
Big man.
It's the weapon of mass. Oh, no, it seems fun, actually.
It's the weapon of mass nothing.
It is ridiculous, though, that I've never liked those ones where it's like, here it comes, the big knockout punch. It's like, unless you're a Tekken character, you can't just have a punch.
Or what's his Tash? Ilya Dragunov.
Well, that's
That's
different.
different.
But it's
that's an
anything
actual
that you
punch.
can just do standing up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Well, just do that straight away then. Unless you're Paul from Tekken, you have to be like, yeah, that dickhead.
Yeah, like you have to charge it up.
Yeah,
and
that's fair
people need to
enough.
keep people off you so you can just get the charge and the glow on your fist.
3-2 to
That'd
Phil
be a
Chambers.
weird gimmick, wouldn't it, for a wrestler to have to do? It's like winding it up. Oh, just you
Oh
wait,
my God,
buddy.
he's at 6
Just you
rotations.
wait, it gets to 10.
Question 7. Why did Josh Matthews main event SmackDown in 2004?
Spite.
An apology. An
Was
apology
it?
for bullying him probably or something.
Good point. The only exception to the previous thing we were talking about from Mr. James is John Cena's lightning punch, but he does have to power
Yes,
that up.
he does have to power that up, and it is incredible.
It is
Dropped
incredible.
on the last night.
It is incredible.
That'd be the best.
I think you'll find
That'd be the
that
best thing to ever happen in wrestling.
me and Phil have quite some heavy, deep lore with that because we were there on day one actually for the first time it was pulled out.
Yeah.
Where was
In
that?
Australia.
That was it.
In Australia versus Elijah. No.
Yeah, I can't
What was he
remember
called?
who.
Elias.
Yeah,
Elias. Kevin Owens was in there somewhere too. Was he against him or with him?
Incredible.
Bobby
A
Lashley
film
maybe?
thing or a
I can't
TV thing
remember.
that he...
It was because he'd been training with Jackie Chan.
So he came back
Jackie
with
Chan
a
taught him
lightning
the
fist.
lightning fist.
And
Gene says as much
Sixth
in the
move
chat.
of doom.
sixth move of doom. He was teasing that for weeks.
He did for
And
so
any
long.
poor men and women would have thought, oh, that was a bad payoff.
Nope.
Not these two guys. I was like,
Perfection.
could not be better.
It was like a backhand, wasn't it? It was like...
I can't even remember. I can't remember anything else apart from that bit.
With the left hand.
Yeah, it's like,
It's like a left... Bam!
That was it.
You
Down
have
he
to
goes.
sell like you're unconscious now.
yeah,
What?
Incredible.
Brilliant.
Loved every second of it.
good
He
stuff.
needs to bring it up. He hasn't used it in the retirement run, has he?
No, I don't.
That
think
would
so.
have made
That would
it.
be really fun.
Perfect
That would have
heel
made the
finisher.
Cody Rhodes match at WrestleMania work.
Perfect heel finisher if he just kept doing that.
Yeah.
Cody's like, oh, bloody hell, bloody Travis Scott's here or whatever. And he's like, now's the time. And it was like,
But
no!
it's like an evil one. So he's like, sinister. Eyes
Does
roll
that,
back.
all the lights go off,
And
all
then
the
WWE
power-
put actual lightning in.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the power
Like they did for The
goes
Undertaker.
through from the building. All the lightning's going into his fist.
Now
Oh,
I'm
we
watching. Now I'm watching.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm super like as if he's like Electro from Spider-Man 2. It's like,
Lightning sparks.
it's like
Who's that? Was that Jamie Foxx? When he's like, I fell into a tank full of eels and now I'm mint.
yeah, fell into a tank full of wheels and now I like drum and bass and now I've got electricity in my veins. Actually, it was dubstep, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're Skrillex. Brilliant.
Good stuff.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Anyway, Josh Matthews, main event at
Yeah,
SmackDown in
anyway.
2004.
Bet you Josh Matthews didn't fall into a tank full of wheels.
Why was he main eventing though? Was everyone stuck in a snowstorm? Did he?
we got left.
Did he insult JBL's right-hand man, Orlando Jordan? Did he win it in a competition? Or did Vince McMahon see it in a dream?
Phil, the snowstorm.
No, dear, that's
Oh,
wrong.
dear. Orlando Jordan won.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't know, but
He insulted Orlando Jordan. It was like, right, you've been on Tough Enough.
yeah.
You tag with Booker T against the world champion and his mate. Brilliant.
Do you remember?
Good luck, kid.
What if I had to ask you, just off the top of your head, what's a one thing you remember about Josh Matthews that isn't, gonna get you cancelled on a podcast? I'm curious to see
Frosted tips.
Frosted tips.
And bite this for some reason.
Bite This,
He was on
okay.
bite this a lot.
Doesn't have to
I
necessarily
think
be
he
about.
won a title in TNA.
Mm-hmm. Mine is. Do you remember when TNA? I think it was. Were using his phone to stream a pay-per-view.
What?
Remember
I
that?
do remember
And literally, there's a point, I'm pretty sure, in the show where he's like, comes up to his phone and goes, guys, I'm going to need my phone back. I'm sure that, unless I've dreamed that up, I'm about 100%
What?
sure that's a thing that happened because it was during a bit of a hitty-missy period.
Yeah.
And like, they're literally using his phone, I'm sure, to do the show.
That's mad.
Almost certain that's true. Please chat if anyone remembers.
I only remember something like that because I remember WCPW running shows,
This
running
is why.
pay-per-views.
This is why.
Our ex-boss's mobile internet connection.
This is
on
why,
his
and I'm
phone
pretty
because
sure
they
that
didn't
was
get
it.
The internet in
It was
in
like,
time.
we don't have it. We
We
need
don't
it
have
quick. And
anything.
he's like,
This
dude,
is all we have.
like
Let's try
tethered your phone or
Better than
something.
that.
He's like, I need my phone back, guys.
Jeez.
It's my phone. We didn't think this through.
Please, no one call. No one call me.
Just put it on airplane mode. But you need the Wi-Fi though. Just airplane mode though.
I do miss Tough Enough though, and they should 100% bring it back.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about a little show, Phil, called LFG.
Tough enough.
Not the
Oh,
same.
tough
Yeah, legit, not the same.
Back to 3-all. Question 8.
3-all.
We did it.
Oh, look at that.
There you go, pick.
you,
You had no faith in us. You thought I was going to win the crazies.
You've got to win this now, of course. Make sure of it.
So I joked about Vince
Watch out for
coming
that
up with something. Yeah.
microphone.
I joked about Vince coming up with something in a dream. But which of these SmackDown angles did he actually come up with in a dream?
Nice.
Piggy James,
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Heidenreich reads Michael Cole a poem,
Oh, Jesus.
Al Snow eats his dog, or Al Wilson gets shagged to death.
One of them first two.
Yeah, Phil,
One of-
Piggy James.
Yeah, you
is
can
taking
have
it.
whichever one you have. I'll take the other one.
No, dear, that's
The
wrong.
other one then. Heidenreich. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Sorry,
awful.
so you're thinking about Heidenreich, about to do something
Yeah.
sexual to... Anyway.
Yep.
Yep.
Not
That
great.
checks out.
Yep.
4-3. 2 questions to go, including the hardest question of the quiz, of course. Question 9.
I always forget how we need to do this. Go on then.
How did Jinder Mahal attempt to charm Santino Marella's snake? Did he wear a lady snake on his arm? Did he play the flute?
Pretty good stuff, that.
Did he offer it pizza? Or did he take it out for a nice seafood dinner and then never call it again?
Phil, the flute, because snake charmers and things, and it's funny.
Yeah.
So of course,
He
the
did
great
it.
Carl Lee
It was
countered
incredible,
that
though, to be fair.
with his own flute.
Yeah.
So he was like over here and then...
Classic moment.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
One of your favourites of all time. Where did he...
Along with the Cobra versus Socko, that was a pretty good moment. The Cobra's
Yes.
had a lot of good moments, to be fair.
I was not,
I
I was
saw
not
a-
present for any of them. I've only ever seen them in the aftermath.
I saw a clip of him...
Still
in a-
the greatest debut in the history of wrestling, I think, is Santino Marella. They're coming out of the
Yeah.
crowd to win the
In Milan.
Continental Championship in Milan.
Bobby Lashley involved in that somewhere?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Beat Umaga because
beat-
then...
Beat
beat Umaga.
Jesus.
He beat Umaga because Lashley got involved and Vince had no hair at this point, obviously.
Yeah.
And yeah, they
It's the thing when you work
Incredible.
for a company like this. I've never watched that in my life, but I've done a list about it and I remembered it forever.
Good stuff.
Stays in
And I
there.
think I might have been watching it because I remember thinking, what the hell's just happened?
Yeah,
Is
I was
this
definitely watching
allowed?
it.
He came out as an audience member,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the thing, and then came in.
guy.
He's
Yeah.
quite good at being like, oh yeah, he's just a...
Yeah, he did.
Then he's
look
actually
like
quite...
normal
We
guy.
got over this
Yeah.
barrier and you're like, wait, he's pretty jacked actually.
Yeah.
But of course, standing next to Bobby
Bobby
Lashley
Lashley.
and Umaga,
Umaga,
you're like, he's
Look
not that
at it.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I'll do.
Right, so that's 4-4.
Should we have
We
to?
did it. We just
Yeah.
leave now.
You could.
You can just
Question,
read out his
no.
answers to himself.
You should win the quiz this week.
question 10.
I'll teach you.
Kurt Angle confessed on SmackDown he was a fan of what?
Oh my god.
Is it
Why?
bestiality sex? Did he have a foot fetish? Did he have a bit of a thing for furries? Or was he a huge fan of you sucking on his penis?
God damn it. Dear.
I was running a bit late for this, and I thought,
Oh,
I'm
were
not going
you?
to be able to come up with a funny, and I pulled it out of the bag. I'm pretty
Pulled
sure
it
for
out of
that.
the bag. You did it. Nobody thought you could. And there it is.
Haters said I couldn't do it. To be honest, great call from
Great
the
call
haters.
from the haters. Fair play. Fair play to the haters.
So what is Kurt Angle a big fan of?
Go on, Phil. Win the quiz.
Bestiality sex, foot fetish, furries, you sucking on his penis.
I really hate that I've given you that as well. And yet here we are.
Phil, I can't do it. B.
Foot
do
fetish, if you
give
do
the people
this
what they want.
now.
My
dear,
plan
that's
has worked
wrong.
perfectly. I'll take you sucking on my penis,
I
please.
bet he is a good fan, big fan of that.
Yeah. You bet your ass.
No, dear, that's wrong.
It was that animalistic bestiality sex. It's a weird time on it back then.
That was a bad time.
You know,
Real
like if
bad
someone was to
time.
just, you know, if you were ever trying to get somebody into wrestling,
Yeah.
and then someone just happened to have like a compilation of just all the worst crap, like lazy crap Vince stuff, just bang, ba bang, ba bang, ba bang, ba
Yeah.
bang. You'd be like, well, there's no coming back from that.
Like, all those
So-
people through the history of the wrestling trying to belittle it by going, it's not fake. It's like fake, right? It's not real. It's like could just show them bestiality sex and be like, that would be like a much better answer to
You're like,
that question if you want to.
It's all about stories and blah blah blah. And they're like, is this a clip from it? It's him, Kurt Angle talking about bestiality. You're like, well, to be fair, Twilight was kind of onto that stuff, and yeah, so loads of books. So
I did like the fact that, like, whatever, he's an Olympic gold medalist, and whatever he was given, he was like, I'm giving you 100%, whatever it is.
Including
Comedy, Olympic level intensity. You're a pervert now. Sounds good, boss. Let's go.
Real rotten, rapey.
Yeah. And then he's like, can I go to ECW for a bit? Yeah. Can I have a mouth guard? Let's go. Oh, yeah, go on, Kurt, let's go. We've all forgotten about the bit where he said you're a big fan of bestiality sex.
Nobody ever forgets. Milk. Just drink milk.
Yeah.
You know, just drink that milk. Drink that milk, son.
Washes it all off.
Costume.
Yeah. He's just showering in milk to get rid of his dark thoughts.
Well, congratulations to Kurt Angle and to
the milk. Not forgetting the milk and the part it played.
Congratulations to Milk.
Adam Nicholas and Phil Chambers, co-winners of this week's quiz. Let us know how you got on, and if you're a fan of bestiality sex, probably tell someone about it. Like,
or don't.
Or keep yourself. It's up to you.
Yeah, you know.
In the Sidgwick tweet. Speaking of annoying Sidgwick.
Yep.
12s.
I hope he just randomly gets loads of tweets.
The picture of Kurt Angle's face going, bestiality sex. What have you been
Nobody
up to?
explain it to him. He just randomly
Sidgwick, I want you to know that I was...
He said it, not me.
My hands,
not me.
This had nothing to do with me.
Yeah. You can follow us all on X, though. You can follow Adam Nicholas at...
Yeah, maybe don't bother. You can follow Phil Chambers at...
Follow my Chambers, why not? You can follow Wilbourn at...
Adam Wilbourn. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE. And make sure you subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling wherever you get your podcast from for daily wrestling podcasts. But for now, this has been WrestleCulture. My thanks to Nicholas, to Phil. Thank you for joining us, and we see you soon. WrestleCulture is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
In front of live cattle.
Bye, everybody. Have a lovely weekend.
Bye.
Don't have any bestiality sex this weekend. Whatever you want to do Monday to Friday is up to you.
What you don't know is there's a mirror over there. He's
not
talking it to himself.
You get in there and you make it about yourself.
You get in home and you go to sleep tonight. Don't you be doing none of that weird shit anymore. Sorry, stop recording. Oh, wait. Don't be doing any of that weird shit anymore. All right? People. Oh. My wife.
Oh, hi to Pontus Olsen. Oh, God. Pontus Olsen just writes Tom Wanks.
There it is. Yeah.
Mimi says winning these quizzes is about as valuable as winning an AEW title at this point.
That's good.
And yes, love to you all. Love to Larry Rob from all of us here at WhatCulture. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bestiality sucks.